to Tuesday and to Granny Marble's kitchen table. I'm her good-looking grandson, Larry Marble. This is Down on the Farm Radio. Thanks so much for listening. Let's get started, neighbor. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Pretty uneventful day in Chicago yesterday as the corn futures closed fractionally lower, beans down 4. And for the first day of 8 trading days, KC wheat closed down, losing 3 cents by the bushel. The market is paying close attention to the dry conditions in the second crop and corn region of Brazil, as current forecasts are not calling for any rain over the next 15 days. Parts of the Corn Belt received rains over the weekend. The rain was mostly welcome, the tornadoes not so much. Even with the rains, USDA reported in the afternoon that the U.S. corn crop's now 27% planted, up from 12% last week, 5% ahead of our 5-year average. 18% of the U.S. soybean crop is in the ground, up to 10% from the last week and 8% ahead of the 5-year average. For the most part, South Texas missed the rains over the weekend, but still has a slight chance for rain most of the days this week. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM is open this week for Milo trucks, 7 to 4:45. Houston, the Andersons and Hanson Mueller are open weekends 7 to 3, and Timco is open weekdays 7 a.m. to noon. Call 1-800-2-TUGGLE, 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle and Company, John Tuggle, Corpus Christi, Texas. We're on the line with Henry Pickett. Henry, how's our Tuesday sale in Abilene looking Monday night?
Oh, it's doing pretty good. We had a lot of rain in the area, anywhere from 1 inch to 5 to 6 inches, and it ran some water, which we needed pretty bad. Right now we've got about 400 total cattle with 130 cows. We've got some other cattle that are supposed to be coming in. There's one ranch deal with about 60 head of steers and heifers weighing in the 5s, but they don't know if they're going to be able to get them out. We're just hoping they can. And right now we've got a few nice pairs. Then we've got one little set of wean cattle, but looks like for this week it's going to be a little slow. Hopefully end up 600-700.
Tell everybody how to contact her, Henry Pickett.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's take a short look at the meats from yesterday. Pork carcass cutout value higher in the morning, up $7.09 at $104.72. The ham was up 7, the belly up $31.99, as the picnic and the rib primals were reported lower. As we look toward the cattle side of the meat and protein equation, wholesale box prices were higher. Choice box up 40, $297.54. Select up $227, $290.99. The Choice Select spread tightened to $655. Estimated cattle slaughter 613,000. Looks like Northern Trade reported at 184 to 186. That's 2 higher for the week. A few trickling in at 187. Neighbor, there's a shotgun look at the meats. We are on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Benny, how's our sheep and goat sale shaping up Monday evening for Tuesday?
Oh, we started off a little lighter than norm, and then by about 3:30, I decided it was going to be about like it was last week. Looks like we got to get to 6,500 first, but last week we sold 78.35, and I'm not too sure that we may not get up closer to that.
Right. What is the mix as you saw it today?
Oh, there's quite a few goats there, but there's lots of hair sheep lambs, lots of lambs. And actually, last week we had a pretty good jag of wool sheep, which is getting to be not of the norm.
Right.
And then I know we had one big deal come in, and then there was supposed to be another truckload. So we're going to have enough wool lambs that are sure enough feeder type, been castrated and all that stuff. I'll be able to quote a market. It's been, about a month or so or longer since I hadn't been able to kind of quote any comparison. So we'll be able to get one of those tomorrow, I guess.
Right. Have your winter weeds played out yet?
Yeah, everything's fizzling out here. We actually got about a half inch around here, and from a half inch to an inch in some of this country down around El Dorado, which is south of here, and Sonora, maybe closer to an inch. So there's some sheep and goats there. They tell me that the bitter weeds plant out, which is a good thing, but we're fortunately we don't have to mess with that stuff around here. But the weeds are done, and we sure need for it to continue raining and get some of this feed to grow on some of these warm weather grasses. They're promising some chances all the way through the weekend. The biggest chance looked like the weather I saw just a while ago was Wednesday. Maybe we'll start getting some of these showers. Change this weather pattern. We need to.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Benny.
They can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371, or they can look at the web, which is producersandcargill.com.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-64-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We had a sale in Mason. Ken, how did it go?
You bet, Larry. We had a good run today, 771 head of cattle today. I thought the market opened up again this week. Very, very strong tone on a very active market. A lot of folks bidding. Last week we had a good increase on the stocker steers and the stocker heifers. Today I thought we sold stocker steers were probably $10 to $15 higher today. Had some 6 steers in one group weighing 521, bring 322 a pound. We're kind of back to levels we were back in February, March. They dollar out $1,600 right at $78. Another group of 8 steers, they weighed 491 at 332 a pound. And those little 4-weight steers, they dollared out $1,630 and a little change on those. I thought overall the stocker heifers were selling $5 to $15 higher. Feeder steers I thought sold fully steady, while the heifers probably increased $5 to $10 this week higher on those heifers. The packer cows, or bulls, they sold $3 to $4 higher, and cows sold $5 to $8 a hundred higher today too. Top cow was at $1.40 on the packer cows. Pairs and bred cows, what we did have sold in good demand, a lot of activity on them. Country's green and still a lot of optimism available in this marketplace, Larry.
Good. Well, give us a quick snapshot of what we can expect Thursday.
Well, I think we'll have a pretty good run again. Got a couple groups of calves I know coming, and one little small Jagger cows right now. We'll have more, I'm sure, just the way the conditions, the prices are, and everything else. We're also getting ready for that big Saturday sale. Got a little over 3,200 head to offer for that sale. It'll be a special female sale starting at 10 o'clock Saturday, right at 800 pairs, Larry, right at 500 bred cows, right at 220 bred heifers, and close to, I believe it's close to 950 open heifers. So a good run of a lot of cattle. Great time to look at replacements with the grass coming on. So that'll be Saturday at 10 o'clock. We got the listing on our website already up there, and that's at jordancattle.com. A lot of videos, a lot of pictures and everything, Larry.
Tell everybody the telephone number one more time right quick.
It's area code 325-372-5159.
Ken, thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region, whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done. Why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite. It's Monday night. We're looking toward a Tuesday sheep and goat sale. What do you see, Sean?
No, Larry, it's been a little slower today, but sure thinking we'll get somewhere around that 3. Kind of talked 3 to 4 last night, but I've kind of changed it a little bit. So we'll see how they keep rolling in this evening. But ought to shape up to get a good run. Sheep and goats and the cattle end. Just kind of thinking somewhere around 700 to 1,000 is what I'm hoping for.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you. Sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year, the rancher would spray us with herbicide, and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed Mesquite and Weesatch control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how did the sale go today?
Went good, Larry. Ended up with 1,410 head today, just about like it was last week. Market better than last week. Cows were fully steady to maybe $4 higher in spots. Calves, kind of the same deal, 4 to 6 higher, mostly, straight across, but on the lighter weights especially. Did have some pretty good pairs, bring 1350 to 2550, some bred cows, 1250 to 2200, high yielding packer cows, 132 to 140, breakers, 118 to 134, and the canners, 90 to $1.12, high yielding packer bulls, 148 to 158, low to medium yielding bulls, 118 to 148, 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 368 to 410, heifer mates 334 to 392, 3 to 4 weight choice steers 340 up to $4, heifer mates 316 to 382, 4 to 5 weight choice steers 330 to 392, heifer mates 288 to 344, 5 to 6 weight choice steers 270 to 318, heifer mates 240 to 262, 6 to 7 weight choice steers 264 to 288, heifer mates 222 to 250, and the 7 to 8 weight cattle year choice steers 228 to 246, and the heifers 216 to 232. So pleased with the market today. Had a few extra players in the house, and that always helped. And the quality of the cattle was really good today too. So it turned out real well.
Glad to hear it. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you so it'll turn out good this next Monday.
You betcha. 361-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is myself. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Tracy Phillips, the Texas landlady of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Tracy, I hear you've got a 30-acre listing in Kimball County. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure, Larry. This versatile ag-exempt property has a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, 2 RV hookups on the property, a workshop, a huge greenhouse that includes a koi pond, deer blinds and a feeder, and so much more.
Sounds like you could make that into a really nice homestead or a hunting property.
Absolutely, and it's only a mile to Llano River access at Yates Crossing, and there's an option to purchase 32 adjacent acres for a total of 62 acres.
Tracy, how can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing of this property?
Easiest is to call me direct at 512-393-9996, and I promise that if I do not answer, I will call you back. Or visit homesteadandranch.com, and you can find all our properties there.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, I heard you say you had about 500 on the yard. What's that sale looking like?
Similar market to last week. Some guys got a little rain around, so might hold a few of them back, but should have a pretty decent little turnout tomorrow.
Good. Cattle side, what have you seen or heard of?
Same deal there. We got a few guys down south that are going to work. We got a couple guys that held up on a few things, but I think we'll be around that 500 head range as well, and that board's been holding together good, so should be a good week to sell some cattle.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein Spear.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and I'm with Tony from DD Texas Outfitters at D&D in Seguin. Tony, let's talk about WW.
Yes, sir. We're talking about WW right now. You know, it's almost the time of working cows. You're trying to get them right and ready. Right now, we're doing it 15% off on all WW squeeze chutes. That's your Beefmasters, your XL Beefmasters, your 2VG squeeze chutes, and this is while supplies last.
All right, so if you folks have had trouble working your livestock, D&D and WW can help. Tony, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. Just give me a call at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler at Atascosa Livestock. It's a Monday evening. We're getting ready for the Tuesday sale. What's it looking like, Jim?
Pretty slow here today. We had from an inch to 5.5, 6 inches around here. Sunday morning, and everything is really wet. We've got about 120 head in so far. 10 or 12 cows. Have about 20 calves, wean calves, heifers and steers, black calves, pretty good. They're going to weigh 350 to about 4 1/4. Hopefully by sale time we'll end up with 175, maybe 200. Hopefully we'll get a few more cows in.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, 978. Yellow corn to Corpus, 494 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 710 1/2. And Placido beans, 1018. Texas cotton, 69.27 to 73.02 on 14 bale. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. That's it. Good day.